You are here today because you were meant to hear something that did not happen by accident. There are special moments in life when the heart becomes quiet and slowly fills with doubt. Yet deep inside you, in that peaceful place where your true feelings live, you have already sensed the answer. This is one of those important moments. What you are about to hear is not ordinary information or empty words. It is a clear and meaningful response to the questions you have been silently asking the universe for many days, maybe even for weeks during your quiet moments. Today, you are reaching the place where your deepest emotions finally meet the truth you have been waiting to find. I know you have felt a connection that goes beyond logic or simple explanation. If you want to know the complete truth about this person's real feelings for you, hit like right now. You have felt a powerful attraction and a deep bond with someone that cannot be fully explained with simple words. There were times when you believed it was only an illusion, a hope created by your heart, or a dream that helped you escape loneliness. But today, I want to tell you something with complete confidence. The love you have been feeling, the strong energy that flows through you whenever you think about this person, and the strange feeling that you have known them forever, are not products of your imagination. They are not accidents, and they are not stories your mind has created. Clear and meaningful signs have appeared throughout your life, gently leading you toward a truth you may have been afraid to accept because you feared being hurt. Today, you will begin to understand why this person truly loves you. Even if their actions seem different right now, your doubts will slowly disappear as you recognize the proof that already exists within your own soul. It does not matter if your heart has recently felt heavy or if this person has become quieter, colder, or more distant. I want you to understand that this silence is an important part of the message, even though it feels painful and confusing today. When the universe brings two souls together, it does so in a way your heart recognizes long before your mind fully understands it. That is why you are still here today. You have been searching for confirmation that comes from something much deeper than ordinary human words. Sometimes we try too hard to explain emotions that were never meant to be understood by the mind alone. They are meant to be felt through a deeper level of awareness. What you are feeling is not madness, not anxiety, and not unhealthy attachment, even if you sometimes worry that it is. You are simply moving through the journey that often comes before experiencing a love that is greater than ordinary relationships. It is a love that goes beyond surface-level connections and reaches something much deeper. Right now, you are witnessing the beginning of a deep recognition between two souls that chose each other long before this lifetime. There is something important the universe wants you to understand today. Your doubts do not come from this person's lack of love. They come from old emotional wounds inside you that have never fully healed. When someone carrying true love enters your life with an energy that changes your balance and with eyes that seem to look directly into your soul, old pain begins to rise again. Your inner defenses naturally react to something that feels unfamiliar. The soul recognizes the other person almost immediately, like meeting its own reflection, someone who is meant to help it grow. But the mind, trained by past pain to protect itself, starts building walls of fear, doubt, and denial. That is why you have spent so many nights awake asking yourself whether this love is real, whether the other person feels the same way, or whether you are simply believing in something that cannot yet be seen clearly. Comment 111 if you have been feeling a deep soul connection with someone recently. Even when you decide to walk away, close your heart, ignore your feelings, or forget everything, the same pattern keeps returning. Something gentle but incredibly powerful always seems to pull you back. This force is not pride, emotional dependence, or stubborn hope. It is the shared energy of two souls that the universe has quietly brought together beyond logic, beyond words, and beyond human understanding. You have asked for signs many times. You have looked toward the sky or closed your eyes, hoping for clear confirmation. Even though many signs have appeared, they often seem too small to trust completely. But today, you will begin to realize that every little detail carries meaning. The quick glance that turned away when it became too revealing, the the simple message that carried a deeper meaning, and the way your energy changes whenever this person is near, or even when they simply enter your thoughts. All of these things matter far more than you realize. True love that grows from a spiritual connection does not always reveal itself through dramatic words or grand gestures. Very often, especially in the beginning, it speaks through silence. Sometimes that silence carries even more meaning than the words, "I love you." It appears through small actions that may seem ordinary, but quietly hold a deep love that has not yet found the courage to speak. Type "yes" if you want me to reveal the undeniable signs that this love is real. Today, life wants you to understand something important. This person is not uncertain about their feelings for you. The uncertainty has been inside you, not because you are weak, but because this love entered your life while you were still learning how to stand confidently on your own. Its strength surprised you, and its depth made you question everything you once believed about love. The uncertainty has been inside you, not because you are weak, but because this love came into your life while you were still learning how to stand strong on your own. Its power scared you. When someone carrying the energy of true love enters your world, they do not come to hurt you. They come to awaken you, heal you, guide you within, and help you question everything you once believed about love and connection. This inner change can feel frightening, but that fear is not created by the absence of love. It is created by the powerful transformation that true love brings into your life. This person looks at you, even from a distance, with a kindness they cannot fully hide, with genuine respect, and with a gentle softness that only exists when the heart has already made its silent choice. I know there was a time, maybe not long ago, when you believed this person was leaving your life forever. Their silence made you think they no longer cared, and their distance convinced you that their feelings had faded away. But the universe did not bring you here just to give you another disappointment or another painful chapter. When a connection is guided by something greater than ourselves, it does not fall apart because of temporary confusion or silence. What is truly meant for you continues to exist through unanswered messages, difficult days, and even through the moments when doubt seems stronger than faith. So, why does everything feel so confusing if this connection is real? Because true love does not enter your life to leave you the same person. It comes to transform you. It removes old beliefs, teaches patience, builds trust, and helps you believe in what cannot yet be seen. This confusion is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that you are growing. Something old inside you is slowly falling away so that something far more genuine can finally take its place. One day, when the silence finally ends and the distance disappears, you will look back and realize that every moment of uncertainty was preparing you for the deep love you were always meant to receive. The answer you have been searching for has never existed outside of you. It has always lived within the quiet struggle between your logical mind and your deepest inner truth. If you are ready to receive this understanding, then keep listening with an open heart. The reason you feel so confused, even while your soul already seems to know the truth, comes from one of the oldest struggles of all, the constant battle between the limited thinking of the ego and the endless wisdom of your true self. This confusion and inner chaos, which sometimes make you feel as though you are imagining everything, are simply the result of your mind trying to understand something it cannot fully explain or control. Yet, despite every doubt and every question, something within you continues to recognize, continues to feel, and continues returning to the same truth again and again. It is something that does not fit into the old ideas about love that you have carried for so long. Your ego is the part of you shaped by fear, painful memories, and the need to protect yourself. It follows one simple purpose: to keep you safe from danger. When this connection entered your life, your ego immediately saw it as a threat. Why? Because real love, the kind that comes from the soul, asks you to open your heart completely, to be emotionally vulnerable, and to let go without hiding behind expectations. Your ego, still carrying the marks of old emotional wounds, keeps telling you to be careful. It whispers that this feels too good to be true and that it will only end in heartbreak. It encourages you to walk away now or protect yourself before your heart gets hurt once again. From this moment forward, you must learn to recognize the difference between these two voices. One is the loud, restless voice of the ego, while the other is the quiet, steady whisper of your intuition. The doubts created by the ego always feel urgent, empty, and full of fear. They appear as tightness in your stomach and the constant urge to check your phone over and over again, searching for proof that everything is okay. The ego tells you that if they do not call right now, it means they do not care. If they do not say exactly what you want to hear, it must mean they are pulling away. It carries a heavy and exhausting energy that slowly steals your peace. The voice of your intuition and the wisdom of your soul are completely different. They feel like a deep sense of peace, like a quiet knowing that stays with you even when doubts appear. Even when your mind tells you this person is gone, there is still a calm truth inside your heart, gently whispering that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust this journey, because this peaceful feeling beneath the storm is one of the clearest signs that what you feel is real and aligned with your highest path. When you experience this calm, you begin to understand that you are not fooling yourself. You are connecting with something honest, meaningful, and deeply true. This inner conflict is what has made you question whether this connection is real. Think back to your emotional past. If you have ever been betrayed or abandoned, your ego naturally places that old pain onto your present situation. It believes that even this person, no matter how pure the connection feels, will eventually hurt you in the same way. The truth is that you are not really doubting their love. You are doubting your own ability to hold a love this deep without falling apart. And that is exactly the lesson you are here to learn. The universe has brought this person and this powerful connection into your life so that you can finally face your deepest fears. What you are feeling is not here only to bring love into your life. It has also come to move you beyond your comfort zone, challenge your limits, and make you question everything you once believed about love and your own worth. This love has arrived to raise you to a higher level of awareness where you no longer accept small pieces of affection. Instead, you begin to welcome the complete love your soul has always deserved. Every time your ego tries to sabotage this connection, it is actually giving you another opportunity to heal an old wound. When fear and doubt rise to the surface, it does not mean love is fading away. It simply means an old pain has returned, so it can finally be released. If you panic, you give that fear more power. But if you stay calm and recognize it for what it truly is, you take away its control. Your connection becomes like a bright light, clearing your energy and preparing you to receive something even greater. And remember, no matter how hard you try to walk away, and no matter how many times you force yourself to let go, something inside you always pulls you back. This force is not a chain holding you in place. It is the shared vibration of two souls who were meant to meet during this lifetime. Its pull is so strong that even when you try to silence it with logic or fight against it through your ego, it remains like an invisible magnet, gently reminding you where your heart truly belongs. But one important question still remains. If your souls know each other so clearly and this connection is so powerful, why does the other person seem so quiet or distant? The answer lies in the deep energy created when two intense souls meet. You must understand that this person is not simply your partner. They are your strongest mirror. Their arrival awakened everything inside you that still needed healing. Just as you were deeply affected, they were affected as well. This connection is so deep and genuine that it reaches the most sensitive parts of your unhealed emotional wounds. For the human mind, which always wants certainty and control, this can feel overwhelming. That is why the distance you experience is not rejection. It is self-protection from the powerful emotions your presence awakens inside their heart. In this kind of connection, people often talk about the runner and the chaser. The runner, who is often the person you love, is not truly running away from you, they are not running away from you. They are running from themselves and from the overwhelming depth of the love they feel. They step back because their emotions become so strong that they begin to fear they are not enough. They worry about hurting something precious. They fear losing control, losing the identity they have always known, or opening their heart completely. These fears are often shaped by old wounds of rejection and abandonment that once made them silently promise never to fall into a love that could break them again. That is why their silence is not a sign that they do not care. It is simply a pause, a period they need to sort through the emotional storm that your presence has awakened inside them. Your role is often the chaser, even if only through your energy. When you feel the distance between you, your ego becomes afraid. You want to reach out, explain yourself, fix everything, and prove your love. But this pattern of running and chasing keeps repeating itself, making the distance feel even greater. The more you chase, the stronger the other person feels the need to pull away. This is where one of the most powerful spiritual lessons appears, and it is also one of the hardest to accept. It is the lesson of letting go in order to draw closer. The universe does not want you to suffer while you wait. Instead, it wants you to use this time to return to yourself, continue healing, and become stronger within. The runner can only return when they feel that you no longer depend on them to feel complete. This carries a very clear, energetic message. As long as you keep chasing their presence, they will continue to move away. But when you choose yourself and stand confidently in your own light, the balance begins to change. When you stop chasing, turn your attention back to your own life and begin shining for yourself, the runner feels that change. The pressure disappears and the space between you becomes safe again. Slowly, a quiet inner pull begins guiding them back toward you. This pause between you is not a punishment. It is one of the greatest forms of alignment the universe can offer. You are separated for a season so that each of you can heal in your own way. The universe clears fear, heals old emotional wounds, and brings order to what now feels like confusion. It does this so your reunion will not be built on need, attachment, or fear, but on strength, wholeness, and the conscious choice of two complete souls freely choosing each other. When you focus on your personal growth and inner peace, you break the chain of fear that once held you back. Share this message so others can also receive this confirmation from the universe. By doing so, you send a powerful message that you trust your path, trust your own worth, and believe that what is truly meant for you will always find its way back, not through chasing, but through natural alignment. This is the only way to end the endless cycle of running and chasing. The person you love will not return because you tried harder or pushed more. They will be drawn back by your peace, your confidence, and the new energy you create within yourself. Understand that this distance has no power to destroy what destiny has already chosen to unite. In truth, the space between you now is like fire refining metal. It feels intense and painful, but it burns away only what is false, leaving behind something stronger, purer, and much harder to break. The bond between mirror souls is strengthened by truth, and the truth is that no matter how far they seem to travel in the physical world, they cannot escape the quiet echo of your soul. This distance becomes an invitation to trust yourself, trust the journey, and trust the love that the universe has been preparing for you all along. Keep focusing on your healing, because as you continue to grow, the other person is also healing in their own way. Both of you are changing and becoming stronger, even if you cannot see that transformation yet. Every lesson, every challenge, and every quiet moment is helping both of your souls become ready for what is still to come. Nothing that is truly meant for you is being lost. It is simply being prepared at the right time, in the right way, so that when your paths come together again, your connection will be built on trust, peace, and a love that is stronger than ever before.